we got to get to some moon news.
Yes. Now we'll
Alyson,
get to
what's
some
going
moon
on
news.
for November?
Well, first of all, I think that October went by way too fast.
Yes.
So I propose that November is 2nd October. And we continue. I mean, the sun's going to be in Scorpio for most of November. We've got our new moon in Scorpio tomorrow morning. And why not just have the spooky vibes for an extra month?
That sounds good.
And I was
Till
actually
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. And
let's do it.
I was actually reading that Samhain was traditionally celebrated throughout the entire month of November.
Oh.
Anyways.
So let's do it.
We've
It's been decided. We're doing it.
Yeah. 2nd October. So we have our new moon tomorrow morning. It's technically at 8:46 a.m. and it's a new moon in Scorpio. So this is like the first new moon since eclipse season. So we're kind of just like, Scorpio is a water sign. We're like cleansing and releasing everything and reflecting. Like Scorpio season and fall season is meant to be like reflecting on this year. Taking time to like think about this year. And then Sagittarius season, which will happen at the end of the month, is more about that direction and looking forward. So a Scorpio new moon is a good time to set intentions around cleansing and releasing, and really just like allowing yourself to reflect. I was even told to like not do any divination this week at all, to just see what comes, see what you see in the darkness, see what you find. And then let's see. So November 1st is the Scorpio new moon. November 2nd, Mercury is moving into Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is that like finding direction. The symbol is the arrow and looking into the future. Mercury is the planet of communication. So this month has this energy of kind of like storytelling. Like, what was the story of your life this year? And what is the story that you want to tell next year? It very much has this feeling of like what's your own personal hero's journey, or like your own epic quest. And let's see, November 3rd, Mars moves into Leo, which I think is going to be really significant to kind of focus on that energy. Mars is the planet of action. Leo is the ruler, the leader. And Mars is going to be in Leo until next June. And normally Mars changes signs every couple of months, but it's going to go retrograde in December 1st. So that's going to like slow things down. Like things kind of feel stuck when Mars is retrograde. And so going into like setting New Year's resolutions and stuff, like we had a year where Mars was retrograde at the beginning of the year. I think it was the first prediction episode that we did. Yeah. And we all felt that energy of like, we need to hibernate until spring.
Yes.
And so
I think you said, let winter be winter.
Yes. Let winter be winter. And this I think is going to very much have that same feeling. And for the rest of this month, Mars in Leo is going to be direct. So if there is any action that you need to take, I think this is a good time to do it, because December and into the spring, Mars is going to be retrograde. So just a heads up about that. November 11th, Venus moves into Capricorn, and Saturn is also going direct that week. So Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So this whole time that Saturn has been retrograde has had you thinking about like restructuring boundaries and restrictions. And so that's going to kind of like shift the energy towards the middle of the month of when those planets go direct, you kind of feel this shift of like, oh, now we can like move forward again. And those are just all going to be about, I mean, it can be like money and finances. It's stability and security. And we also have our full Taurus moon at that same time, which has the same kind of feeling of earth and groundedness. Taurus needs to have this nice, cozy, comfy foundation to build upon. And so the middle of November and into the end of November is going to have that. We're going to be exploring things like boundaries and restrictions, security, stability. How can you best support yourself for whatever you want to move into next year? Let's see. Then the end, 11/22, the sun is moving from Scorpio to Sagittarius. So that's going to shift us from those 2nd October vibes to start thinking about next year.
Yeah.
And just another heads up, towards the end of this month, we'll start feeling a Mercury retrograde shadow because Mercury's going retrograde December 1st.
Blah.
Yeah.
Always fun. Always fun.
So some things to look forward to and some things that might be challenging.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be more challenging like December, January, but this is kind of the month to get ready for it.
How long is Mercury usually in retrograde? Journey would like to know.
I think it's about 2 weeks usually.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
Why do we dread it so much then?
I mean, we just usually really feel it. Everything goes haywire.
2 weeks is kind of long.
Mercury's really close to us. I guess that could have something to do with it, but yeah, we just really feel it. And communication's hard anyways. So with restriction on that, it's even more difficult. But yeah, so that's the moon for November. We're having 2nd October spooky vibes.
Yeah.
We're envisioning our own personal hero's journey and epic quest and getting ready for those obstacles that our hero has to overcome in December, January.
Blah. Okay. Put your armor on. Get your shield ready.
Yep.
Sharpen your knife.
Yeah.
All right, Alyson. Thank you so much for the moon news and for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
We appreciate it. Take care, Alyson.
Bye. Thank you.